Whoops, round two. I lost a few minutes. I was away from my computer, but we got the die roll, so we'll go first. And definitely keeping this hand. Looks good to me. So I'm going to try and pick up the pace since I'm already significantly behind on time. But yeah, this hand's good. I like this hand. So I guess we get to go Grizzly into Pinewalker into Unmorph Pinewalker if we get another land, which is a pretty solid turn progression. We also have Murderous Cut, which is also nice, of course. All right, and we appear to be playing against green, blue, white so far, so I imagine he's got quite a few colors in there. Get that Grizzly down. If he plays a Morph, I'm a little less inclined to attack into it. Just because I feel like the 4 power on Grizzly is pretty important with cards like Savage Punch. And yeah, I don't want to trade Grizzly for Highland Game, so I think we'll just drop the Pine Walker and then pass. Seems pretty good. I could play the Ripper. I'm not going to. I'd rather get the full value out of the Ripper. All right, little banner action. All right, let's play land, smash with Morph. See if he dares blocks. No blocks. Get to unmorph. Get a big fat 5 damage in. Next turn we can drop a scavenger for the old 6 mana 3/3. Yeah, I should have noticed our opponents missed 2 land drops. That is very significant. So, got ourselves a little 5-color deck, I imagine. Right? What have we seen? Everything so far? I guess we haven't seen red. But we've got green, we got some white, blue, black. So at least 4 color. Ooh, it's our blue source too. All right, gonna smash with Pinewalker. I could just kill his Highland game and get in for 9, but I don't like it. I want to save that Murderous Cut for the first actual threat he plays. He could kill shot here, I guess, but whatever. Or exile it. Jeez. I don't even get to delve with it? You jerk. All right, just dropping a scavenger then. All right. Morph it is. Savage Punch. Very nice. So he's got Sultai Charm mana up, so I'm not going to Savage Punch here. I'm just going to swing with my Scavenger. See if he uses Sultai Charm. He is indeed. Well, I could post-combat Savage Charm. Or Savage Punch, rather, excuse me. But do I want to? I guess while he's tapped out, it's kind of convenient. But, I mean, what else am I doing? I guess we can Ripper plus leave up Murderous Cut. Maybe that's better. I mean, I can't Savage Punch his Morph here. I'm trying to think if that's good, though, how good it is. I mean, this Morph could be a million different things. I'm going to wait. I don't know if it's right or not, but I'm going to wait on it. If he attacks with his Morph, maybe I block, and then we decide. I guess I'd prefer to block with my Death Toucher, more likely. Sultai Flea. I'm going to savagely punch that instead. He does have Force Away mana up now, but whatever. Jeez, it's pretty good. Let's savagely punch the Sultai Flare. I guess I can do it with my Morph too, can't I? Guess that's actually better. Although, no, it's not, because if he forces away my Grizzly, then I don't get the bonus. And then I have to unmorph, and my guy still dies. Whereas, if I Savage Punch the Grizzly, he has to bounce the Grizzly so I don't lose anything. But I think the thing is I can't attack with the Grizzly, really, but maybe I can. We'll figure it out. He did have the Force Away, did he? Amazing. Well, this guy had everything I hoped he didn't have. Yeah, I can't do anything. So I have to do that. I can't even replay my guy. Jeez, what a bummer. Am I ready to Murderous Cut now? Guess there's no real reason yet. I'm going to wait on it. I'd rather have him pay the morph cost before I decide to do it. Well, I've successfully called 2 cards, so now I guess I should just say the card and then assume he's got it. Alright, so we block his morph. Very good. Okay. So we unmorph, show Murderous Cut, make you lose some life. Murderous Cut before damage. Kill Sultai Flare. You gain your 4 life. Kill your archer. Not exactly what I wanted. I was kind of hoping for a more exciting uh, thing to kill, but that's all right. Well, I guess I can murderous cut that, but once again, I'd rather him just pay the morph cost and then kill it. Kind of hope he attacks here, actually. All right. I was going to punish. Dismal Backwater. Nothing exciting. Pass turn. So, we just got to draw some action, and we'll be right back in this. All right, we'll take it. No plays. We'll murderous cut his morph. Just a regener. Ooh, there we go. All right. So we'll bitterly revelate. Couldn't he have unmorphed and regened? Geez. Well, I mean, these spells are good, but kind of hoping for something a little bit better, like a creature, but that's all right. Really would prefer to not use a Rite of the Serpent on a Highland game. Yeah, he must have F6'd. That's the only thing I can think of why he didn't unmorph. Was he tapped out? Maybe I missed that. I don't think he was, though. I think he just F6. He could have gotten us pretty good there, actually. Wasting a murderous cut on a regen Kintree Warden would have been pretty bad. All right, so he's got something delvy. Is it a Hooting Mandrills? Or is it a Sultai Scavenger? I'm going to go Mandrills. Oh, even bigger? Was it Dead Drop? Oh, Treasure Cruise. Very good. So I'm only 2 out of 3 on guessing his spells correctly. Yeah, Treasure Cruise is very good. Very good card. We'll pay full price. Our opponent is definitely 5 color. I don't think it's worth using the Icy Blast yet. I think we chill out, chillax a little bit, see what's going on here. See what we have to deal with. Sultai Soothsayer, good card. Sure hope we don't get death dropped. Or dead dropped. Um, can I do something? No, no, I can't. I want to, I just can't. Please attack. Please attack. I guess even if he attacks and I Rite of the Serpent, his Soothsayer already did magnificently good things for him. It's not even worth using the Rite on the Soothsayer, in my opinion, but I may have to. My opponent may leave me no choice. He's gotten too much card advantage currently. 3 charms too. It's a lot of charms to be able to play successfully. All right, there's a morph. I'm likely gonna have to kill the morph. There's an ancestor. All right. Yeah, I think we just kill the morph now. I don't trust it. And it was a spell snatcher, and he had the mana to do it. What is up with my opponent? He just refuses to get he just refuses to get good value on things. He'd like to win with as little value as possible. I mean, the funny thing is he's still winning, but I think he would have won a lot more had he stolen my spell. That was weird. He totally had 6 mana up, right? Or am I crazy? Oh, that seems tough to beat. All right, little Jungle Hollow. I guess Icy Blast is coming up on my opponent's turn. Although, I guess I can just trade a Tusker. No, I think we're going to Icy Blast. If I'd had some more threats, this Icy Blast would be a lot better. Unfortunately, no threats. No real threats. What are we doing? Utter End? You jerk. Yeah, so our opponent is just crushing us. He can just punt left and right, and he's still just crushing us. That's a bad sign, folks. If your opponent's like, nah, go ahead and kill my guy. Nah, I won't counter and take your removal spell, and he's still crushing you, that is a really bad sign. This guy does not care about value. We're getting crushed so bad. We are getting crushed so bad. So he looks like he's a high removal deck. I guess that makes Icy Blast worse Icy Blast is really good against in matches, well, where I guess I have more creatures out. So, considering I didn't have any creatures out like this entire game, um, that did not work out well for us. Let's figure this out. So, probably the Secret's actually good against him. Let's ditch the Icy Blast. We didn't see any. I don't think that's worth it. Disdainful Stroke. How good is that? None of the charms get countered. Does counter some of his fatties, but he's got a lot of morph. I think everything else seems fine. We just got to draw less lands, more spells, more creatures. We'll be fine. Let's try it again. All right, we'll play first. And, well, yeah, I guess we have to keep it. It's not worth mulliganing. Ooh. There's a spicy one. Guess he could have a force away, but whatever. Hmm. So I could 2-for-1 myself by Savage Punching the Air of the Wilds to get in for 4. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good either. So I think I'd rather just Blackwater, Outlast, and pass. I mean, it sucks our opponent's got Force Away too, but it's alright. I'll live with it. Oh, that sucks. Well, our opponent's unfortunately keeping up with our awesome draws, so don't like it. I don't like it. I guess at least he's low on cards now, but gotta admit, I really was hoping our opponent didn't have that Force Away. Guess we stay back. Doesn't have a black source yet. I guess that's good. All right. Oh, there's his black source. Oh, I guess I could have brought in Naturalize for the banner, but that's all right. There's a Murderous Cut. Let's get this guy that's going to die, but I can't do anything about it. I guess he's got 2 cards left in hand. There's a chance he doesn't have one of his 3 charms that deal with our Riverwheel Aerialist. I probably could have attacked there, but to be honest, I feel like he's just got the removal. He's just going to slam removal on Aerialists and attack with Air of the Wilds. And we're going to be back to hopefully drawing some creatures. Oh, Sagu Mauler. That's a good one. Can't do much about that. I guess I can outlast my ancestor, perhaps. But still taking a lot of damage. All right, not a very good draw. Let's see here. Guess we outlast the ancestor so that I can block Sagumala the next turn, and then maybe I Murderous Cut the Death Toucher so I don't take 3 every turn. Could do that. I can't really swing with Aerialists though, because I have to outlast here, which means I have to keep the Highland games at bay because I can't afford to take 4 additional damage. I definitely have to do this, and I think I have to Murderous Cut as Heir of the Wilds. I don't want to, but I have to, because I can't just take a bajillion damage here. I already have to take at least 6, so I think we just got to take care of the air now. Can't afford to take 9 here. God, I'd love to attack with Riverwheel Aerialist. I can't get cracked back for 10 damage. It's too much. I mean, I can't. I want to. It's not going to work. I can't take 10 damage. Just kind of hope he plays a Morph here so then I can savagely punch. It doesn't seem worth savagely punching. Murderous Cut was good, though. All right. Let's guess we Savage Punch the Highland game. Kraken for 7. I'm just trying to get rid of his attackers. We're kind of in a weird spot here. Why did he just not look at what I targeted, or? That was weird. All right, bash in. Uh-oh. Gets to look at a million cards here. It's not good. Yeah, it would be hard to believe that he couldn't find a charm with all of that. Oh, and he gets the treasure cruise. That's not good. Yeah, so it's like at this point it's like straight up 100% he has one of his charms. Like it's much more unlikely that he doesn't have one of his three charms than he does after all of that. He just looked at the top. He just got 7 cards off the top of his deck. There's like zero chance he doesn't have the right card to deal with this board state. Bonkin, it's not bad. I mean, we have to stick with the same plan. We have no choice. I could Murderous Cut now, but I don't know what good it does. I'm just gonna hard cast it. We still get to cast Murderous Cut regardless, so whatevs. Hexproof, tough to beat. It would be shocking if he did not have one of his three charms in his hand right now. He's he's gone through 24 cards in his deck. How could he not have one of his charms? And any of them work on the Ancestor too. It's like, um, hmm. All right. I guess I could theoretically Murderous Cut to sack my Aerialist instead, but I'm not going to. I think we're just going to end up Murderous Cutting the Soothsayer if he swings with team. It's a lot of Highland games. All right. He draws nothing for the rest of the game, and we got this in 3 turns. Wait. Oh, I see. Well, I guess unsurprisingly, he drew something. When you see that many cards in your deck, there's a good chance you see something. Yeah, that was a thorough beating. That guy basically just grabbed me, strapped me to the ground, started kicking me in the face over and over and over again while I tried desperately to get out of his grasp, but failed ultimately. Jeez, this guy's deck was insane. It was just charm. It was like the most colorful deck ever, and he had no problems. So he must have had a pretty solid mana base. Obviously base green because he has like a million Highland games, so that worked out pretty well for him. We even had a good start too. We had the sick turn 2-4-4, and we couldn't even get in because of that air. Yeah, that was harsh. All right, we'll see you in round 3.